Hello everyone, it's Meg and welcome to another reading vlog. So today's reading vlog is especially exciting because it is my very first collab with Ciara and Em, and we are doing a 24-hour readathon where we have basically picked each other's TBR, and we are doing this and we are basically going to read some of each other's favourite books, and I'm so freaking excited. These are some of my best and favourite bookish pals, and I'm so excited to be doing my first ever collab and reading vlog with them. And this is the first 24-hour readathon that I'm actually going to try and be rather serious at, because if you have been on my channel and watched previous 24-hour readathon vlogs, you will know that I have failed them rather miserably. So we are going to properly this time, and I am determined to finish at least one book. So I have two parcels here, and one has a book that Em chose for me and one has a book that Ciara chose for me, and I'm really interested to see what I think, and I feel like hopefully I will love it. I'm so excited. I trust them on their reading tastes, so I'm sure I'm going to really enjoy these books. So this readathon officially starts at 8 o'clock, but it is around 7:30 now, so I'm doing an intro now whilst it's still light, and also we're going to do a little unboxing of what I'm going to be reading over the next 24 hours. So I think we are going to start with Em's, and I feel like I have more similar reading tastes to Em compared to Ciara, because Em reads a lot of contemporary romance, contemporary as well, so I feel like we have more similar tastes. So there's a couple of options here. I'm not sure, like I have possible ideas, but then again I could be totally wrong, and Em thinks she's nailed it. So let's see what Em has chosen for me to read. Oh my god, I actually got it right this time. Yes! I thought she was gonna choose this for me. Oh, has Em done a note? Oh, so she'd said, "I loved this book and it gave me all of the cute vibes. Hope you enjoy and are staying safe, Em." Oh, Em. So the book she has chosen for me is Tweet Cute by Emma Lord, and I know that she did a reading vlog for this. I'm guilty of not watching it yet. I will watch it at some point. And I remember Em absolutely loving this, and I don't know much about it. It's kind of Romeo and Juliet-esque, I think, about two feuding families who both own fast food restaurants, and it's a romance between their kids, and that's all I know, and apparently it's wonderful. And I think there's a baking recipe in here as well, so like I don't think we'll do it in this 24-hour readathon, but I'll have to try it at some point. But oh my god, I had a feeling she might choose this for me, so I'm really excited. And it's a floppy back, so oh my god, very excited to read this, and hopefully I can get through it. But oh, I'm really excited. I don't think this is a book I would have picked up unless Emma had picked it for me, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it is, and I think it's a perfect book to read during this time. Now we're on to Ciara's book, and I'm really interested to see what Ciara's picked for me, because we don't have as similar reading tastes. I feel like Ciara's a very well-rounded reader. She kind of reads from all different sorts of genres, unlike me, who sticks to contemporary generally. So I'm really interested to see what she picks. I have a possible idea of what she might have chosen, but let's just find out. It's a hardback. Oh! Oh, okay, this is a surprise. I was not expecting this one. So, Ciara has chosen for me Love and Other Carnivorous Plants by Florence Gonsalves, I think that's how you say it, and I was not expecting this book at all. I thought she might have sent me the flat share, as I know both her and Em have read it. I think Em's read it anyway, and they both really enjoyed it. But I've had this on my TBR for ages, like my wish list on Amazon for ages, and oh my goodness, that is so excited. Did she write me a note? No, there's no note in there, but oh wow. So I don't know much about this. I think it's an LGBTQ+ book. I don't know if it has mental health rep. I might be totally wrong, but oh my god, that is so exciting. So yes, this does have mental health rep in. It has representation for eating disorders, which is very exciting, as I've never read a book where one of the main characters has an eating disorder or is going through treatment for an eating disorder. So that is very exciting. I haven't looked at this book in ages because it's just been on my wish list, but that is so exciting. Oh my god, I'm so excited to read both of these books. I don't know which one I'm going to read first. like we're gonna think about that. So, oh my god, I'm so excited to read both of these. And yeah, so I am going to sort myself out so then I can be ready for 8 o'clock, and I'm going to just have another flick through these books and read the blurbs again and decide which one I'm going to read. And then once it is 8 o'clock, we can start reading, and I'm actually going to try and stay up as long as possible to try and accomplish this. But oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, so I really love these books, girlies, because oh my god, yes, so excited to start reading. So we're about 4 minutes away from the readathon, and I am going to start with Love and Other Coniferous Plants, which is Ciara's pick, just because, I don't know, it just excites me, especially since it's been on my wish list for a while. But I will definitely really want to try and finish this and I can get to another one. And I have my Animal Crossing music up. I do have a full playlist for this, so I'll try and remember to leave it for a link in the description, because I know some people love to listen to Animal Crossing music or kind of ambiance music. And I also have my cat, who has come to join me, and I have my Easter egg and a macaron. I know that looks a bit weird, but I made some macarons because I made them last time and I'm trying them again. And I have some tea, and it is just all great. I have all my stuff here, annotating stuff and tweak you, and I'm just so excited. So got a few more minutes, but then let's get reading. Woo! So it is nearly 10:30 now, it's about 10:25, and I am reading Love and Other Carnivorous Plants, and I am on page 59, which is chapter 6, and I don't have masses to say. I must admit I'm not super connected to the characters. It kind of took me a while to concentrate, but I think that's also because I feel like I need to rush and finish these books in this readathon, because I have never finished a book in a 24-hour readathon, so I'm kind of stressing about that. But I need to not stress, because at the same time this is meant to be fun. It doesn't matter if I don't finish both of these books during this readathon, so I just need to chill and enjoy these reads. But I am right about this book. This book follows our main character Danny, who has been in recovery for an eating disorder, and it's about her after she's come out of treatment. And I think from what I'm gathering from reading it so far, there is an LGBTQ plus rep, as I believe Danny likes girls. I think she hasn't fully figured that out yet, I don't think, but I think it's something that's probably going to be explored more in the book, and I think there is definitely going to be a romance, and poetry is in this as well, which I was not expecting. And one of the characters writes lines from a poem called Wild Geese by Mary Oliver to Danny during her treatment on napkins, and I love Mary Oliver. She is probably my favourite poet, and I love the poem Wild Geese as well. So that's just really nice, and they go into a poetry reading at some point. I don't know if it's in this next chapter, but there's poetry in it, which makes me very happy. So I'm interested to see where it goes, even though I'm not super in love with the characters yet. I do find them a bit juvenile, but we'll see how obviously the story goes as we go along. But I am going to try and stay up and read as long as possible, which may be a struggle because I was up until about 12:30 last night, or this morning I guess you could say, playing Cards Against Humanity with my friends. virtually, obviously, but I might actually start Tweet Cute because I don't usually read 2 books at one time, unless if maybe I read a fiction and non-fiction, but just so then I get a head start on this. And even though both of these books are contemporary, they do both deal with very different things, I'd like to think. Like, this is a lot cuter, and obviously this book covers a lot more serious and slightly darker topics, and not to because anything, but I feel like this is just, Em's had some really lovely things about it. It seems really cute, so I may pick this up and read it a bit before bed, just so then I kind of at least start both of the books, and if I don't finish both of them then that's okay, at least I started them. But I don't know, I might start picking this up and seeing what I think, because I am in the mood for like a really cute, fluffy romance right now, so I might actually start this and then I can go in between the books as I wish throughout the rest of the readathon. So I might do that, might not, and then I will probably update you guys with my reading progress tomorrow. So it is Wednesday morning now, I nearly forgot what time it was. It is 9:15 and I didn't stay up as late as I was hoping last night. I stayed up until about 12:30 reading, but I was falling asleep because, like I said, the night before I was up until about 12:30 in the morning as well, on video chat with my friends, playing Cards Against Humanity. So I didn't get very far, in fact, of reading, but I have started to both of the books, and I haven't read any more of the Living Carnivorous Plants. Still on page 59 on this one, and I did start Tweet Cute last night, and I read a bit this morning. I got up a bit earlier this morning as well, and I'm on page 75, and I must admit I'm not totally into both of these books yet. I'm not fully engaged with it. I think I am stressing myself out the fact that I have to finish a book, because like you said, like a lot of people know, I don't read very fast, so the idea of trying to read 2 books in 24 hours is near impossible. Like, I'm sure I could do it if I wanted to, but I'm just not fully engaged yet, which I think is also due to the fact that I'm stressing myself out and my anxiety is getting to me. But I need to just stop that and just enjoy it, because this is meant to be fun with my pals, so it doesn't matter if I haven't finished either of these books. So yeah, just doing that. But like, I'm not fully engaged with them, but I find the concept of Tweet Cute very interesting, and I think I talked about Love and Carnivorous Plants a bit, but I find the concept quite interesting, and I feel like it's going to explore like the pressures of that the parents have on the kids, especially Jack, about him having to run the deli, even though he might want to go off and do something else with his life after school. But I feel like that's something that I'm going to be more interested in, and there's not much of a romance yet, but there's a bit, so that's quite cute. But yeah, I need to stop stressing and just enjoy this readathon, because like I said, it does not matter if I do not finish these books. At least I started both of them, and then if I don't finish them, I can just put a clip in at the end of this video telling you guys my final thoughts once I have actually finished reading them. So yeah, that is my progress with reading. So I probably read like just over 100 pages or something, but it's fine. I'm not a fast reader, and that is okay. So I'm actually going to go and get ready and go and sort Finn out now. It's another beautiful day. I've been reading outside for the past few days, give or take a few days if the weather's a bit colder, but it's just so nice. So I'm going to sort Finn out and have a bit of a break, come home, do yoga, and then do some more reading after that, and just enjoy it and not stress myself out, because it will kill the vibe of this whole entire video. So it is a couple of hours later. It is actually nearly 11:30, and I went and sorted Finn out and I did yoga, so I'm going to do a little bit of reading before lunch now, and I'm going to go back to Love and Other Carnivorous Plants. I'm going to try and just stick to one book for the time being, instead of going in between the two. But I feel a little bit more relaxed, but I just want to read for maybe half an hour before lunchtime and then have a break, because I find it really hard to read whilst I'm eating, so I will have a break, watch some YouTube videos whilst I'm eating, and then I will go back to reading. And then we are also going to have a video chat. I don't know if we're doing like just a video chat or a live call or whatever at around 3 o'clock with tea and cake, which sounds wonderful, so that's what we're gonna do. So, and we can talk about our books and all that sort of thing, so that'll be really fun. So I'm going to stick with this book now and do about half an hour of reading before I have some lunch. So it's a little bit later on now, it is around 2:45 and I've done some more reading of Carnivorous Plants. I haven't read any more of Tweet Cute yet, but I am on page 131, which is chapter 13. So that is how much progress I've made so far. And I feel like I am getting into this book more. I've kind of like toned down my anxiety a bit, but I'm still feeling anxious. For some reason this book is making me feel anxious. I don't know whether it's because there is some anxiety rep in here. Like obviously it mainly covers eating disorders, but I don't know, it's just weird. But this book reminds me a bit of 10 Things I Can See From Here by Carrie Mack, and to a certain extent it covers similar themes such as sexuality and mental health as well. And I wouldn't say the storyline, it's kind of similar but kind of not. They're different, but at the same time they have similarities. So, and the thing that I find similar with these two is that so far I'm not a massive fan of the characters. I didn't mind some of the characters, like one or maybe two of the characters in here. I keep looking up because it's right up on my shelf there. But I'm not a massive fan of the characters in here so far. I find them a little bit juvenile. Not so much Bug. I don't think she's quite as juvenile. She's probably the character that I like the most maybe, but I'm not a fan of Sarah, who is Danny's best friend. I'm not massively keen on Danny either. I don't think she's meant to be a super likeable character. She is an arsehole, is how she describes herself. And like she does have that kind of sarcastic sort of mean humour. So I don't think she's meant to be very likeable. But again, this is also a book where it's talking about subjects that I've never, or subjects like eating disorders, which I have never really read about with like a main character struggling with it, dealing with it. So I can't speak for the representation of it, obviously. I feel like I've not heard a lot about this book. I think Hannah from A Clockwork Reader read it and I think she thought it was solid. I think she gave it like 3 or 3.5 stars or something. But I haven't heard anything else from anybody, so I might have to look at reviews after I finish reading this and just clarify my thoughts from what I have thought about it so far. But I want to try and get at least another chapter in. I might take like a 5-minute break now, as we're meant to be having a video chat with tea and cake at around 3:30 and it's 2:50 now, so I might have like a 5-minute break, then try and read a bit more, so then have a bit more to discuss, and then we can do a video chat, which should be really fun, and that'd be a bit of a break, and then I can finish off the rest of the readathon by, I don't know if I'll finish this, maybe I'll get over halfway to, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. But I want to try and stick to this book. I want to try and read Tweet Cute now, but I want to try and just stick to one book, otherwise I am not going to get very far in between either of them. So I'm gonna take a break, read a bit of this, and then have tea and cake with the gals. So we are just getting ready for our video chat. I have my tea, I have cake, I have carrot cake, which is blueberry cake, and I have one macaron because I'm addicted and they're really good. And I've got my books and we are ready. So excited! Whee! It is now 10 to 7, so we have just over an hour left of the readathon, and I have gone back to reading Tweet Cute, as you guys might have seen in a previous clip. But I am on page 110 or 111, and I am still enjoying this book. This is so cute. I think I just kind of was going in between these two. I was like, oh, let's get a head start, but unfortunately I don't think I am going to finish another book in time of this readathon, which I'm so gutted about because both the girls have finished their reads. But like, it just shows that I'm not a fast reader, and that's okay, even though I'm still coming to terms with that. But it is beautiful outside. Like, there's going to be a beautiful golden sunset, and I am tempted to go for a little walk down the road and see if I can find a bench to sit on in a field that overlooks one of the reservoirs. So I might go and do that just to finish off the readathon because it just seems nice and it will help me kind of slow down a bit because my mental health has not been very good today. So I feel like that will help kind of get me out of the house a little bit more and just kind of have a really nice finish. And I'll take Tweet Cute with me, I think. I might go for a walk, take Tweet Cute with me and finish off in an idyllic setting for the end of this readathon. So the readathon is officially over now. It is actually nearly 20 to 9 and I spent the rest of the readathon outside, as you will have seen before. It was so beautiful and sunny. Haven't sat down and read in that little spot before, so that was really nice. And I did do some more reading of Tweet Cute. I definitely haven't finished it, but I'm nearly halfway through and I am on part 2, so I am on page 146 and I am definitely getting into this more now. I feel like obviously the pressure of the readathon is off, but I'm still definitely enjoying this. I'm enjoying both of the books and I am definitely going to finish them and let the girlies know my thoughts once I finish reading them, and obviously you guys will hear more thoughts on these books as well in a recent reads video at some point. But I don't think I've read any more of Love and Other Carnivorous Plants since I last updated you guys, but as a wrap up as well, I'm on page 134 of this, so I'm nearly halfway through both of them and I'm going to continue reading them and seeing what happens. I am definitely enjoying them, like I said. I'm looking forward to continuing with them. I am gutted that I didn't end up finishing either of them. I know both the girls finished their books and they both enjoyed the picks that I chose, which I'm so glad that they enjoyed them. So yeah, it's been a very fun readathon. It's been so lovely to do it with two really wonderful people and to have a video chat with them, even though it's not in real life, but we're gonna, organise one in the future. But yes, I had fun doing this readathon. I hope you guys had fun watching this vlog, and I will leave the links to Ciara and Em's videos for this 24-hour readathon in the description box. Go and check them out, go and support them. They are absolutely wonderful and just go and give them some love. If you like this video then please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more bookish videos from me then make sure you hit that subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I'll leave the links to my social media along with links to my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you again very soon. Bye!